What is up, good people of the world? It is back. Another U.S. men's national team preview brought to you by me, Logan Blackman, here of the Logan Blackman Show. And yeah, it's the last game of the group stage down in Sporting Kansas City's Children's Mercy Park. Got my Sporting Kansas City jersey on. Ready for this game. My U.S. jersey it's dirty because I've worn it the last two videos and haven't had it washed since then. So we had to find something else to wear, so we got Sporting on. Got to rep this, even though there's no Sporting players on this team. They're playing at the park, so we're going to rep some Sporting Kansas City today. But for today, this will be a very interesting video. Now, the last video that we did wasn't as successful as the first video. Kind of hurts a little bit, but we move on from that. We don't get mad at people for not watching the second video. The second video, I filmed after I got done working with my dad, came back to my house and filmed a video. Thought everything went good. It was around 18 minutes. I cut it down to 16 minutes, and then for some reason iMovie was like, you can't upload this unless you got a YouTube license. I got a YouTube license because apparently you need a YouTube license to upload videos 15 minutes or more. And if you know my YouTube channel, I got a video that's 53 minutes long and another one that's 20 minutes long. I have a YouTube license. For some reason it was acting stupid like that, so I had to cut it down to 14:55 or something like that.
Wrong again, idiot.
And then I was going to my friend's concert that night, and I was trying to upload it around like 5:15. We were leaving for the concert at 6 o'clock, and it started upload. I was like, okay, we'll be fine. Hopefully it uploads before the starting lineup's released, and I'll just be gone, and hopefully it uploads. It didn't. Okay, so that's not great. Starting lineups are out. Don't have my video out yet. That's not good. Then I'm like, okay, well, at least hopefully it'll get to the game starts. No, it's still not uploaded. Oh, when's it upload? After the game is over. No one cares about a preview after the game's over. I think it uploaded at 10, so I tried to upload it from 4 to 10. It was just a giant mess. Some of you may not have even, some of you may have even been like, Logan, we don't care about that video. Yeah, it was just a pain. It just annoyed the crap out of me. But the concert was good, so I'm not going to complain about that. I'll leave a link to their YouTube channel. Yeah, it was a great concert. Make sure to go check their stuff out as well. Again, leave that in the description. Long intros are my specialty, so we're going to dive right in to the preview that we have here. So they're playing, the United States men's national team's coming off a 6-0 win against Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really expect a 6-0 win against Trinidad and Tobago. I knew they'd be motivated. I did not think 6-0 was going to happen. They played fantastic. Now, it took them a little bit to get going. Aaron Long scored the first goal just on the brink of halftime, scoring like the 40th minute or something like that.
Wrong again, idiot.
And then it just opened the floodgates. The second half started, and then they all just got going. Zardes scored 2. We made fun of him a lot with him getting smashed in the head by the ball, but he scored 2 goals. Aaron Long scored 2 goals as well, scoring in the 90th minute as well. Pulisic scored and Paul Arriola scored, and 2 assists for Jordan Morris on the game as well. Very good performance off the bench from him. Just a good overall performance from the United States men's national team. Good revenge game, I guess you could say, against the Trinidad and Tobago national team. I'm still having trouble saying that name. I don't really know why. But on the other side of the bracket, Panama, they're coming off a win as well. 6 points out of their first 2 games as well, tied with the United States men's national team. Goal difference is in favor of the United States with a 10-0 goal difference, a plus 10 goal differential, which is always good to see. Panama, they played Guyana, the national team that we talked about. The U.S. just beat 4-0. Panama won, 4-2. Expected them to win that game. And we all knew this was going to be the most important game, that both teams were going to come out of this with 2 wins each. That's why they probably scheduled the game last. They're like, we're going to put all of the stress or whatever, all the emphasis on that last game. That'll get people to go to that game, because it's like, because if either one of these teams lost in either one of those games against Guyana or Trinidad and Tobago, would have been kind of disappointed. What?
Did you move your car?
The video? Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know where we're at. Sorry, I needed to move my car for my friend, and yeah, So now I don't even remember where we're at. Wow, I need to rewind. Okay, yeah. If either one of those teams lost against Guyana or Trinidad and Tobago, that would not have been that good. No one would have really liked that. It would have thrown everyone off guard. Would have been crazy. Because Panama and the United States, again, I said this in the last video, Panama is one of those teams that kind of scares me a little bit playing the United States men's national team. They like to show up for that game. It scares me. The winner of this game will go on to face Curacao, who got their first Gold Cup win against Honduras. One of the craziest games I've ever actually watched. 35 shots or something like that for Honduras to 5 for Curacao.
Wrong again, idiot.
And Curacao ended up winning the freaking game. I don't know how you let that happen, but yeah, great performance from Curacao. Them and Jamaica advanced in the next round from their Group C, I believe it is. The winner will play Curacao. The loser will play Jamaica. And the U.S. in their last game against Jamaica actually lost 1-0. I don't know. For the game against Trinidad and Tobago, we called out a few players that needed to actually perform. Aaron Long, we called him out. Probably one of Greg Beerhalter's favorite defenders, if not the favorite defender for Greg Beerhalter. Scored 2 goals. Shaky a little bit, but scored 2 goals in the game. Tim Ream did not perform that good again, but he's a natural center back, so kind of putting him in out of position, but he's played left back a lot for the United States men's national team, but I don't know. Maybe we'll need a change there. Michael Bradley didn't really do anything in this game. I mean, he didn't do bad, but he didn't do anything either. Pulisic played fantastic. He was probably the best player on the field the entire game. Scored a goal in the game as well. And Jesse Zardes, scoring a goal off his face in the first one, actually scored the 2 goals like he meant to score the 2 goals that he scored against the Trinidad and Tobago national team. Craziness. Absolutely craziness. So those were the players that we mostly called out. They all performed more or less very good. Aaron Long, Jesse Zardes both scoring 2 goals in the game. Christian Pulisic proved why he's the best player on the United States men's national team. And yeah, great win for the United States men's national team. The most surprising factor of this game, I thought Bradley was going to stay the captain for the rest of it. It hurt me a little bit. He shouldn't be the captain. Greg Beerhalter has implemented this rotating captain system until someone is probably ready. That last game was Zach Steffen, which was very surprising. His first time being the captain for the United States men's national team. And for this game, yeah, I don't know who'll be the captain. I said in my first video that I did that I could see Pulisic being the captain against the United States men's national team. I fully expect Pulisic to wear it again at some point, maybe against Panama if it's already locked up. Maybe they're like, okay, Pulisic can wear the captain's armband against Panama. But you never know. But maybe Pulisic's captain tonight. I could also see Will Trapp being captain, who was Greg Beerhalter's captain for him at Columbus Crew. Maybe we want to give it to someone like Aaron Long, who's been captain before, performed pretty well, scoring 2 goals in the last game, so maybe he's the captain. Maybe a dark horse, go with like Nick Lima as the captain. I don't know. This rotating captain thing's interesting because you never know who's going to be wearing the armband for the game. I want Pulisic, but it could be someone random. DeAndre Yedlin's been captain. That was not something I ever expected, but it happened a few months ago, so maybe it'd just be someone completely random like Nick Lima as the captain, or even like, who else? Christian Roldan as captain as well. Yeah, for the starting lineup, I'm going to keep the same general formation that Beerhalter's implemented for pretty much his entire time as the United States men's national team manager. In goal, unchanged, Zach Steffen. Hasn't really been challenged so far this tournament. This would give him a chance to get challenged before the knockout stages in the Gold Cup. So this would be a great game to have him in. I mean, he's the best goalie unquestioned for the U.S. Maybe you see a sneaky Sean Johnson go in there, play goalie. Maybe he goes in there. It could happen, but I'm really going to stick with Zach Steffen in goal tonight for the United States men's national team. I don't think he'll be the captain, but you never know. The back four for the United States men's national team tonight, I'm going to stick Nick Lima still out there on the wide the right back's position. Reggie Cannon did come in the last game, later in the game, but I'm going to stick with Nick Lima as that right back spot. In the center back partnership, it hasn't failed yet. Walker Zimmerman and Aaron Long it would be my go-to for the center back partnership. Haven't allowed a goal yet. Have looked shaky at times, but have performed well enough to keep a clean sheet in both games. Maybe you see the likes of Matt Miazga substitute for Walker Zimmerman's Miazga and Aaron Long have played together at the center back spots. But the last time they did that, they lost 3-0 to Venezuela. So maybe they don't do that exact partnership. Maybe you see Omar Gonzalez come into the center back partnership as well. Maybe you see a Miazga and Gonzalez center back partnership as well. Anything's really possible with this starting lineup in this game because they've already through, but they're going to want to win the game. But I would be kind of surprised if it wasn't Long and Zimmerman. Those are obviously his first two choice center backs. Left back, I said this in the last game, Tim Ream didn't perform very well against Guyana. He performed better against Trinidad and Tobago, but I think it's time we see Daniel Lovitz in there at that left back spot. Now that I say that, Tim Ream's probably going to still start. Every time I've said someone needs to start, they don't start for the United States. So it'll probably be Tim Ream, but I fully think it should be... Well, I deleted more stuff, so now we should be fine. I think it should be Daniel Lovitz starting at left back tonight. So, in a recap, the back four of Nick Lima, Walker Zimmerman, Aaron Long, and Daniel Lovitz on the left back spot. Look out for a partnership with Matt Miazga and Omar Gonzalez. I could really see that happening in there as well. For the midfield three, we got pretty much the same midfield three, but this time we're going to start Will Trapp as the holding midfield spot and probably wear the captain's armband tonight, if that's what I'm thinking. I'm not really saying that should happen, but that's what I'm thinking for this game. So I'm going to go with Trapp as the holding midfield spot, replacing Michael Bradley. Not that he's performed necessarily really bad this tournament, but I don't know. I think Beerhalter would like to get Trapp some minutes as a starting lineup. Christian Pulisic staying in there at that left midfield spot as well. Best player on the field against Trinidad and Tobago. Looked really motivated, performed some excellent bit of skill against one of the Trinidad and Tobago defenders. It was awesome. And the other midfield spot, Weston McKennie or Christian Roldan. We said this was a possibility for the last starting 11, with McKennie possibly being hurt for a long period of time. Yeah, probably keep those two. I'm going to go with Pulisic and McKennie in front of Will Trapp for the midfield in this game. The wingers for this game, I'm going to make a change in the wingers. First time we have a change in the wingers. I'm going to go Jordan Morris over Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd came out of the game against Trinidad and Tobago for Jordan Morris, and while Morris was in the game, really ramped up the attack, got 2 assists in the game as well, played very well on that right wing spot. Paul Arriola will stay on that left wing spot, and yeah, he got a goal in the game, an assist from Jordan Morris. So just keep those two in. And at striker, Jayassi Zardes scored 2 in this game, but maybe we see a Josie Altidore in there, get him some more minutes in the Gold Cup, give Jayassi Zardes a break in this game. So maybe we see a change at striker. Probably not, but maybe we see a change at striker. I'm not going to say that we need one now because Zardes didn't play. Played pretty well against Trinidad and Tobago. So, yeah, maybe we'll just see Zardes in there. Maybe look out for Altidore. Don't really know for this game. But as a recap for what I believe will be the starting lineup, I'm going to go Stefan in goal, back four of Lima on the right, Zimmerman and Long still in the middle, Lovitz on the left, holding midfield is Will Trapp, Pulisic and McKennie still in front of him, Morris on the right, Ariel on the left, and Zardes up top. That's what my gut is telling me. Probably will be wrong. I could really see a partnership of Miazga and Long at the center back spots tonight, or Gonzalez and Miazga if you want to see change in the back four a little bit. Maybe we see a completely new starting lineup. What if everybody that hasn't played or has just been a substitute comes in and plays? So maybe they'll keep the exact same lineup they've kept the past 2 games, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm predicting a nice little... I predicted 2-0 last time. Yeah, 2-0, 2-1, Pulisic and one of the center backs scoring in this game. Should be a very interesting game tonight. Again, that game is at 7:30, I believe. Maybe 7. I can't really...
Wrong again, idiot.
I can't remember. It's at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas, home of your Sporting Kansas City. Make sure you tune into that game. I believe it's on Fox or FS1. Haven't really looked at the time tonight or anything really. I just know it's at Children's Mercy Park. But yeah, it should be a very fun game tonight. Make sure to tune in to watch that. Again, leaving my social media and crap in the description down below. Also leave a link to Dire Wake's YouTube channel. Check them out as well. And yeah, this has been Logan Blackman. I'll see you guys in the knockout stages. Hopefully after a United States win. I'll see you guys later. Peace.